So Bat's attorney has filed a petition with the court basically asking for leniency, I'm guessing, based on their understanding of him having a learning disability. But I kind of have a different perspective on this. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently the lawyers for Arron Bat Young has filed, pardon me. I'm not gonna call it a grievance, but what I'm saying is that they filed a petition with the courts, and basically what they would like for is Arron Bat Young's history to be taken into consideration with his sentencing, like has been what is currently going on with everyone else. So basically everyone has been getting some form of reasonable leniency dependent on, mitigating circumstances. And Arron Bat Young's lawyer is basically saying that he also has a mitigating circumstance. What they are saying is the mitigating circumstance is that he has been diagnosed with having a learning disability or whatever the case might be. And also because of childhood trauma, they're also saying that he deserves to get some kind of leniency. And this is what I have to say about this. I think, and this is just my opinion on this, obviously, but I think that you should take into consideration the fact that these schools are failing people. It should be taken into consideration that our society is failing individuals, and due to this failure in the infrastructure of our school systems, people that need either extra help or people that just need extra attention because of the lack of attention that they might be having in their households sometimes slip through the cracks. So it sounds to me like that's actually what the argument is. Right now, to me, it doesn't sound like the argument is Arron Bat Young is some kind of mental deformity that doesn't allow for him to be able to function on the same level with another human being that lived the same amount of years as him. It sounds to me like the argument, and this, in my opinion, is a better argument, due to the fact that Arron Bat Young wasn't given the attention that he deserved, that every child deserves when they were in school, when they, elementary school, high school, whatever school was the last schooling that he went to, due to the lack of attention that was given to him for the problems that he might have been going through, due to the inability for the school system to probably recognize that there's problems at home. For everybody that don't know, the school system is one of their jobs is to recognize whether a child is having a problem inside of the household so that child could get assistance. That's literally one of the jobs of a school. If you don't know this, I'm telling you now. So what their argument is that the school failed Arron Bat Young. And due to the failure that he had at such a base level, at such an early age in his life, it drove him down some of the path that he's currently on. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that's their argument, but it sounds like that's what their argument might be. Now, one more thing. One of the things that Arron Bat Young is accused of is trying to murder a fellow member of 9 Trey, who, by the way, also was going to, or at least had plans on possibly, as far as what is being said actually the government's case, just so we could be clear on this. This is actually the case of the government. That what was being said was that individual whom he tried to assassinate was actually planning on not just killing him, but killing another person. And in addition to that, kidnapping another individual who was actually working for the government. So an argument could be made, and this is just me speaking, obviously, but an argument, in my opinion, could be made that due to the fact that this man, Arron Bat Young, had to go through the trials and tribulations that he did when he was a child, that didn't get taken care of. He didn't have the proper adults around him to teach him how to adequately figure out how to deal with situations that they're in, that believing that somebody, basically hearing with his own ears the person on a recorded message saying that he was going to kill him, he had reasonable belief to think that that person would kill him if he did not kill them first. These are arguments that can be made. Anyway, so obviously he's trying to get his sentencing lowered. We're gonna assume. Also, did I say shout out to Hip Hop Daily? Hold on, let me make sure that I get this right. Hip Hop Classics Daily. I fuck with those guys. I actually listen to those guys. Shout out to Hip Hop Classic Daily. I'm saying those guys is one dude on the channel. Shout out to Hip Hop Classics Daily. I heard him talking about it, and immediately when I heard him talking about it, I started realizing that this is an issue that we actually have in our communities. And wouldn't it be dope if we have people who have actually went to the courts and say, look, this is the issue, we have a problem, where they're creating I don't want to say predators in our schools, because I'm not Hillary Clinton, so I don't want to call our children predators, but what they're creating is an atmosphere that doesn't allow for our kids to be able to learn the proper ways to deal with their differences that they might have with one another. What they're creating is an atmosphere which encourages bullying, which encourages harm to other individuals, which discourages intelligent decision-making processes. And that's what a lot of these schools are doing. So there's an argument that could be made, in my opinion, that if somebody wanted to, and I don't think anybody's going to win this, but if there were some people who already were in jail and they've been complaining for years that the problem, that reason why we're here is because of having something to do with I'm not going to say intelligence, because that's not the problem. The question isn't intelligence. The question is being cared for when you're actually in school, so that when you get older, you can make better decisions. And there could be an argument that could be made that some people might not be in jail right now if the government funded more money into the schools and stopped taking money out of the schools. Like, that's literally something that the individuals that, fight for our rights should possibly be looking into. They should be complaining about the lack of government fundings that schools have. They should be complaining about the lack of teachers. Teachers don't get paid enough. How are we going to keep good teachers in the inner city if when you work in the inner city, you barely make any money? You don't get no supplies. Those are arguments that can be made. Until we get some kind of class action suit together and somebody decides that they're going to sue the city of New York and other major metropolitan cities, our root issue and problem isn't going to be cured. And our root issue and problem is raising our children in an environment which encourages them to be pillars of the community rather than pushes them towards being detrimental to the community that they live in. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.